Okay, so today I'm talking about Intro to Healthcare. In some colleges, they may require you for nursing school to maybe have a CNA license or to take a CNA class, to have some medical experience, or maybe do some volunteer hours. At Miami-Dade College, we have to take Intro to Healthcare with the lab. So pre-COVID, you would go in for the lab, you would go into class, you would learn a skill, you would perform the skill, and you would get the check off. COVID adjusted, we're at home watching the professor do the skill. My professor's pretty cool and he had videos on YouTube, so we watched him do it, but we also saw him do it on YouTube. Then we would create our own video performing the skill, and that's how we would get the check off. If you did not get an A, or if you do not get an A in Intro to Healthcare Lab, something is wrong. It's very easy concepts. It's temperature, it's pulse, it's hand washing, donning and doffing PPE, manual blood pressure with like a blood pressure cuff and a stethoscope. Because we were home and not on campus, we did have to buy a cheap blood pressure cuff with a cheap stethoscope. I got the whole kit, I think, for like $12. But they're so easy, and you don't have to be perfect to pass it. You just have to hit like the basic concepts, and they tell you exactly like they tell you the expectation, like it's literally written step by step by step. So I did get an A in the lab, very happy for that. Now the lecture is tedious. I took the online version of the lecture, but it's really tedious. It's like the equivalent of busy work. There's like all these modules that you have to go through. You can't just like click through them. I mean, you can click through them, but the point is you have to like literally click and go through it. And when you do the math portion of the module, it takes forever because they make you play these games. And you know, when you're grown, playing games for math is like no fun at all. But it's really tedious, so don't wait till the last minute to do it. Make sure you just get through all of the work. I got a B in this class because I refused to read and I was not really paying attention as I was clicking through. And I got like a B on the midterm, and I think I got an A on the final. But yeah, I ended up getting a B in the class because I was just so disengaged. But it's a ton of homework, a ton of busy work, midterm final, and a paper. And the paper is super easy. It's like a 4-page paper, but it's double spaced, and you don't actually have to think to do the paper. It's all about research. It's all about getting statistics about like the job that you want to do in the future. So because I want to do nursing, like I talked about nursing, and you know, you have to like look at like job statistics and.
This is what's it lost and found. I don't know, maybe you're gonna use it later. Not now, but look, it's like flexible. And this.
Okay, we'll take it.
Nobody has newborn like that.
So yeah, the paper is 4 pages, double spaced. And you just have to get to cite your sources properly. They're really big on APA style, using proper grammar. You cannot fail Intro to Healthcare, even if you tried. I do have a tip for that. When you go to register, most likely you won't be able to, because these courses are not undergraduate courses. They are vocational courses. So you call the medical campus, tell them you want to take the class, and you may have to email them and give them like your student number and your information, and then they'll email you telling you that, you know, you're good to go, you can go ahead and register. So do that so that you can register. I mean, class is super easy. That's all I have to say. Super short video, because if you fail this class, I'm disappointed in you. Stay tuned, because the next video is microbiology.